Okay, I got another one for you. This is our post office.
A couple others. So basically, this is the guy who says, hey, this is what all of our notices mean and all that kind of stuff. Clarifies it. And that email I got from Rod Spurgeon was meant to exactly accomplish what I told everybody about so far on video, which is to clarify the or other authorized individuals of that. So, thanks, Arndt.
Sorry it took me so long.
That's all right. I'm assuming you called Rod Spurgeon.
I didn't, but she did.
Okay.
You were correct. Yep.
All right.
So here's what I told her. I had a long conversation with her, and I wanted to make sure everything was right.
Yep.
And so kind of what the story is, and I get it, and it's kind of like what you started on.
Sure.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
They've been training, and they're still going. They actually have people scheduled to train on this whole issue about photography,
auditing,
right? And there was an issue about, and apparently their attorneys are still working on it because of all the issues. That there was and the training is actually broken down further, like maybe.
Okay, this is another frauditor. I guess he's brand new. He's I Am Free Inland Auditing Media. He's more brazen than Amagassett Press. He's got over 2,000 subscribers, but he actually gets apologies in writing from I guess these postal supervisors who throw their employees under the bus. They have no qualms about doing that. This takes the post office, the USPS, off the table. If I need a post office box, I'm going to UPS. If I need postal services, I'm going to UPS. USPS does not protect the rights of their own people. You think they're going to protect mine? And this cop, boy, he's like, dude, I mean, this guy's, oh yeah, you're right, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. You know what I mean? That's what.
Or anything like that. I am looking to just have it be correct. I just am saying I am not trespassing from this U.S.
He owns this cop. The post office gives up to him. This is a win for the frauditors, I hate to say. Unfortunately, the only solution that I see is we have to take our business elsewhere. If you value your privacy, you're gonna have to go to someplace other than USPS. I'm sorry to say. I mean, this cop's doing nothing.
If I thought I was wrong and I turned to the police for something, hey, can you turn that down a little bit? I would want the safety. I would want a cop to go, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if the right thing was done or not. I don't know.
This is a very, a wimp cop. Then they go back in the post office again. Yeah.
Was that be okay?
Yeah,
that way.
Sure.
You get it done right. Properly.
No problem.
So the cops are supporting the frauditors. What in the hell is going on with this world? Let's support the frauditors. Well, okay, so...
What's that?
I said, how else is your day going?
My day's going great. Good.
Man, they're still trying.
Yeah, actually I've done this. I've been doing this for... Hang on, I'm going to catch my breath. Oh, boy. yeah, and you know what? It's doing a great job.
Nothing's going on except, I mean...
Good impression of this.
I do.
Man, that's everything.
I will say, like, my...
They go back in.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's nothing to be sorry about.
Okay, because her boss threw her under the bus, she apologizes to the frauditor. I'm so sorry. Oh, what a... Okay, USPS is off the table. I mean, what can I say?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And we spoke, so thank you very much for your time.
I'm so sorry.
But no, that's nothing to be sorry about.
You?
Yep.
You're amazing.
Sure you say that now.
Have a good day, man. All right, guys, here we go.
Okay, this guy, I Am Free. Oh, man. Like I said, he's more brazen than Amagassett Press. And here, he's got a letter from Dawn S. Peppinger, manager in marketing, and I guess she's from the USPS. But anyway, she gives up the employees' names. Yeah. But anyway, she basically apologizes a counthouse to the frauditor. And on behalf of the U.S. Postal service. Okay, we apologize for the situation and your experience in Issaquah Post Office. Okay. So, yeah, he gets an apology. In response to your request for the names of the employees, I believe, and he gives up their name. She gives up their names. This is Dawn Peppinger giving up the names. Okay. Let's see. What is it? Just what? Rainwater? Lily Page. Oh, go. Anyway, so you have this person here who is representing the post office caving into the frauditor. Yeah, she gives him up. Okay, so, and that takes the post office off the table, unfortunately. Yeah. So, but then he referred to another guy, and I think this is an email from a Rod J. Spurgeon. He's doing some, hey, Rod, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, he is the one that backed up the frauditor, and he did it by email. I guess the guy did some research, but he's actually getting these guys to back him up, okay? Postal management is backing up the frauditors. It's just the way it is. And I guess they got a back and forth. Yeah, they got a back and forth with emails, too. And, okay. So the policy is to allow videographers, okay, whether it's local news, whatever. They're not reading their postal regulations, nor do they care about them. I don't know what to say, guys. I guess USPS is off the table. I mean, I just don't know what to say. I mean, how can I... So, because I value my privacy, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. I'm going to go to UPS, and I'm going to tell them this is what I'm looking for. And this guy's fairly new, but he's doing pretty well, actually. And there we got Amagansett Press.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Come on over. Why are we taking photos?
Oh, we're making a video about the town.
We're not supposed to be in it.
Who's not supposed to be in it?
Bottega Veneta.
Is not supposed to be in a video about
The town.
the town?
Yeah, we're not supposed to be in any videos per corporate.
Inside the store.
And outside as well.
Really?
Probably.
Okay, I hate to say this, but corporate thinks that we work for them. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they believe that, but the fact is, he says you're not supposed to video from outside the store, and she says, yeah, corporate says you can't. Well, is corporate law? Well, yeah, I guess, if you work for them, they are, yeah. I'm sure they'll tell you that. In this case, I actually agree with Amagansett Press. He should be able to film from the outside, not to invoke peeping Tom, though. Okay, not to invoke harassment, but just simply violating a corporate policy. I don't think we should be subject to that. That's just me.
Well, yeah.
Well, they can't dictate what happens
Well,
outside.
they kind of prefer you not.
Oh.
Because they don't want you to shoot any shots inside because of the product and things.
Really?
She does have a point, though. So, but that's one that I can't settle. Maybe in the courts. Who knows? And we got...
Now you turned into, what's the guy's name? What was the guy's name?
What guy?
Oh, what was the guy's name?
I don't
The
know.
Spoons. Paul Revere. Remember Paul Revere? No?
I have no idea who that
He
is.
rode around in colonial America
Uh-huh.
telling everybody that the redcoats were coming.
Okay, actually, he said the regulars are coming, and he rode 19.5 miles, and he was not the only rider, by the way. You think when the Revolutionary War, which, by the way, was not a revolution, started with just one guy warning them? No, they had hundreds. Israel Bissell rode over 300 miles warning people. Some were old, some were young, some were even female. Oh, Paul Revere did it all. No, you jackass. And he said the regulars are coming. The redcoats were referred to as regulars in those days. Okay, but this is security, but you would call this mock security because this guy does absolutely nothing. Okay, he's more of a genteel type.
Oh, no, brother. Just doing my job,
No, man.
But all right, brother.
Warn them. Yeah, you got to tell them, man. People are out there with cameras. People need to know, man.
Right?
People
It's a
need to
scary
know
thing.
what.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Brother.
So Amagansett Press and his son Pigpen go around harassing people, looking for a fight, and they do try, but these guys are too chill in this area.
Could be. It all depends on how everybody behaves. Some people give themselves awful publicity.
What is that?
You'd
my
be
friend?
surprised.
We're all
If it is,
Are you Israeli?
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, why would you say that?
No, you just,
That's very common for the Jews to say that, okay? They make fun of themselves. They do that all the time. I'm actually half Jewish myself, and one of my friends says, well, that's pretty good being half Jewish, but it's worse being all Jewish. It's a joke. Jews seem to laugh at themselves, jackass. Okay, we're allowed to do that. And, of course, he gets some of that action there, and basically, this is where Amagansett Press says, that's no Claude Atkins, but look at that ass.
kidding.
Well, shalom.
Shalom, my friend. Like, why? What
Shalom, shalom,
Why?
jackass.
No, just recognize your accent.
Ah, man.
I was in the Middle East, 1985.
Are you son and dad?
Yes. Yeah.
Whoa. So
It's on the way.
Yeah, anyway, he does try to get something started here. And, of course, Amagansett Press says he's been all over the world, and he's on a traveling spree, and he's going to go to 75 different states.
Can we help you guys?
Sorry?
Can we help you?
No, not at all.
It's just we don't allow photographs on our windows or anything in interiors. Sorry,
You don't allow photographs of your windows?
our company doesn't allow it. Sorry.
That's not even true. That's ridiculous.
That comes under
Yeah,
Peeping
that's our
Tom.
company.
You got a Peeping Tom action there.
That's your company?
Yeah.
Your company owns the sidewalk?
Not the sidewalk, but you're taking pictures of
Right.
the windows. That
All right.
belongs to Rough
I
Line.
understand they may tell you can't, but I can.
Well,
No.
But I'm here to tell you that we can't not
You're
allow you.
telling me you'd rather I don't.
Exactly.
Not that I can't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you should have said that.
Okay.
I'd have more respect for you if you would have came out and just said, please don't
No,
take the
you're
picture.
causing a fight.
Instead of telling me I can't.
Well, I'm not saying you can. I said we don't allow people to take pictures.
So how do you
too.
stop people?
That's one for the courts. Does that qualify as Peeping Tom? Can't sell that here. But he's trying to pick a fight because he's a jackass.
Asking you by not to please do it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time somebody's taking pictures, maybe come out and just ask them nicely. Instead of saying you don't allow it.
She was nice, you piece of shit. All right. Now we got these genteel cops. Camel Toe Police Department, how may I help you? And on your journey, gutter trash and pigpen, I want you to stop by Morrow, Georgia. I double dog dare you.
Okay. I got this. I got this.
This guy gets stopped in Morrow, Georgia.
What?
Because you almost hit me coming around this.
No, I didn't. I didn't hit you. I didn't hit you.
Yeah, if he says you almost hit him, you almost hit him. Okay? That's a fact.
I need to see your driver's
I don't need to give you anything.
Georgia is an ID on demand state. Yeah. And you don't know Georgia law, and this guy here, you can hardly see him, but Snoop Dogg knows Georgia law.
Okay.
Check them out.
Driver's license, please, sir.
For what? Why are you stopping me?
I'm stopping you because you're a suspicious vehicle.
Being suspicious is not a crime.
I need to see your driver's license.
You can go off or call your supervisor here.
I'm the chief of police.
Oh,
There's
you need
no
to call
other
somebody
supervisor.
else.
That is classic. Call your supervisor. I'm the chief of police. Excuse me? That is one of the best comebacks I've ever heard for a frauditor. Okay? All right. This guy, I believe we went to the same police academy. He is old school. He is not going to screw around, and you consider yourself lucky, but you're going to keep pushing it. Amagansett Press, I challenge you to push this guy because this guy's got no problems being a man. He will enforce the law, and in Georgia, all laws are jailable offenses.
Where's the patrol car? I need a unit here.
Okay. Ask them to pick up the pace.
All right, that's Snoop Dogg. Okay? And like I said, he knows Georgia law. He may not be able to quote every statute verbatim, but he knows how to look them up. Yeah. You mess with him, you're messing with the wrong guy. Good job there,
You
Snoop
just
Dogg.
can't stop people and just tell them pull over. Don't you see the lights? You can't just. No, you
So
can't.
you don't understand Georgia law.
No, you
sir.
can't.
Obviously, you don't understand Georgia law. Can I see your driver's license, please, sir?
I'm gonna wait for a unit to come here. Someone in the unit to come.
No problem.
Chief Michael Crumpler calls for backup to get there ASAP to try to hide his own misconduct.
He is not exercising misconduct in any way. And they say that he's aggressive. No, he is not aggressive. He can be aggressive. You don't want to deal with him when he is aggressive. And you're going to sue him. The judges are going to back him up, and rightfully so. Amagansett Press, come on down to Moore, Georgia, you jackass.
Hey, if you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place, buddy.
And that's exactly right.
We've been doing this, you're looking at about 100 years of policing experience, okay? So you need to understand. We understand the limitations of the Fourth Amendment and all constitutionality involving policing and handling people in America. You are in violation of state law and city ordinance, okay? That's fine with me. I'm going to decide whether to book you into the Clayton County Jail at this moment, okay? Or let you go on a ticket, or let you go on a verbal. What would you like? No, what would you like?
Okay, words of wisdom. You don't want to go to the Clayton County Jail, okay? Now, if you're looking for some wimpy ones, go to Rockdale County. But Clayton County would be one to stay away from. All right. Snoop Dogg is in the background, but he controls this situation, make no doubt about that. Not a guy to be trifled with. And from my point of view, I actually think he's a great guy, but and for many reasons.
Okay, you like it anyway. What would you like our disposition to be as police agents with your conduct and your violation of law? Oh, I would too. I was in the middle of training.
The sheer contempt and unending gaslighting from the deputy chief here is completely uncalled for, especially coming from an officer that's supposed to hold a leadership role and set an example.
It's all videoed by us. You can turn your stuff off.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm going to give you...
Your stuff gets lost sometimes.
Nah, buddy. All right, let me tell you what I'm doing, sir.
That's fine.
I'm writing you a ticket with the least amount of fine possible, and I'm not taking you to jail on a state charge of...
They are cutting him a break.
Okay, when blue lights come on, you have to stop it.
Snoop Dogg's cutting this guy a break, and I got to be honest with you, he does not always do that.
And yield to them. Okay, when blue lights come on, you have to stop and yield to them. Who's your attorney?
Go ahead.
Who's your attorney?
I'm gonna remain silent, so
Okay, I recommend when the police give you instructions to demand your identification, you must present it in accordance with state law, especially...
That is true.
Especially when there's probable cause, but as little as reasonable articulable suspicion. So Georgia is a must-present ID state, okay? Arguing with the police doesn't get you anywhere.
That is good advice. You do have to produce ID. If they ask for it on demand, it's an ID on demand state. It is enforced. They will enforce it. Now, you do also have to tell them what you're doing, okay? But you don't have to talk about the past or the future. I'm sitting here talking to you or something like that. But Supreme Court has ruled before Scalia died that, yeah, you have to give up ID to the police and you have to state what you are doing. That is a Supreme Court decision, a fairly recent one, too. Hey, Snoop Dogg, what's going on, yo? And what is going on with this? But this thing somehow made it.
New at 5, video of a traffic stop in Metro Atlanta is going viral. It happened months ago in Morrow, but the driver who posted the video this month is hoping to get justice for his cause. Joe Ripley spoke with that driver who had a hit and run with Morrow police. Joe, why is the driver releasing this video months after that traffic stop?
Well, Jennifer, Jesse Cortez claims he did nothing wrong, that he was unfairly targeted in this case. He was stopped back in September. Morrow police says his vehicle was suspicious, though, and there's more context Cortez did not know about, and it cost him hundreds of dollars.
No, I doubt it.
Why are you stopping me?
Jesse Cortez cannot
maybe
pass through the city of Morrow without this traffic stop running through his mind.
Get out of the car. Cussing at you. You know, they already violated my rights.
I don't think they were cussing at
They
him.
were moving me physically. I got afraid. I was afraid for my life.
Morrow Police Chief Michael Crumpler initiated a traffic stop on Cortez in September near the area known as the District. Just a few months before, several teens were arrested on arson charges and the burning of historic buildings in the area. No trespassing signs were posted on the property. Cortez said as many as 10 officers responded after he refused to show his license when asked by Chief Crumpler.
If he just would have given the chief his ID, he probably would have ran his driver's license and released him. Then it would have been over.
Morrow Police Commander J.W. Guest says an internal review of the traffic stop found none of the officers acted in the wrong or violated any constitutional rights. We spoke with Mike Pugliese, a former police officer and current attorney who is not affiliated with this case. I asked him what your rights...
Okay, so the challenge to Amagansett Press, if you're going to go harassing people and you're going to be dicking with people, I double dog dare you to do it in Moore, Georgia with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg will hook you up, dude. And I'll tell you something else. The judges and the courts are going to back them up, and rightfully so. Frauditors, when you come to Moore, Georgia, on guard.